Keep it current, see? Keep it current, see? Why you got slave owners on the money in the land of the free?
Taken from the New York Sentinel, which I take to be a newspaper from the year 1831. Quote, there has been much shooting of Negroes in this neighborhood recently in consequence of symptoms of liberty having been discovered among them. Let me back that up. There has been much shooting of Negroes in this neighborhood recently in consequence of symptoms of liberty having been discovered among them.
CritterHead Quilombo.
I'd like to listen to a breath, my brother. It's a lot of thoughts zooming around this little gourd of mine. And I'm trying to breathe and entertain with all that space you got out there, as well as these trees right here.
Yeah, it make me want to shake out a bit.
I like your grove, my brother.
Yeah. Just needed to rub against the tree for a minute.
Yeah. You know how that goes.
Wowza.
New York Sentinel, 1831.
That makes me want to fast forward to 1950s or 60s when J. Edgar Hoover, head of the CIA, is recorded on the telephone saying the Black Panther Party's free breakfast program, feeding young children who are in need and food insecure in this great nation, are the greatest threat to national security.
Damn.
They are the greatest threat to the internal security of this country. We want to make it clear to black youth that if they want to be revolutionaries, they will be dead revolutionaries.
Man, fuck you.
Fuck you! I look him in his eyes and tell him, fuck you.
These are citizens we're talking about at this point.
young
Technically, that's right. Wowza. Which, you know, we could fast forward to right now. Hopefully not now when somebody's watching this in the distant future.
Better watch those symptoms of liberty, player.
Big facts. It ain't never little. Can I get a witness? I'm outside. You niggas finally caught it up. It's about time. We outside. You niggas talking about money, about time. We outside.
That's saying all power to the people. That's saying that no matter what color you are, there's only two classes. And that's saying there's a class over here and there's a class over there. And the reason that this class over here has never did anything to get this class off its back because this is lower, this is upper. This is the oppressed, this is the oppressor. This is the exploited, this is the exploiter. And these people in this class have divided themselves. They say, I'm black and I hate white people. I'm white and I hate black people. I'm Latin American and I hate hillbillies. I'm hillbilly, I hate Indians. So we fighting amongst each other.
Oh my God, guys.
Look at all these raccoons. What is going on right now? What is going on?
Unceded Lonely Land. And I see that you have the whole earth is your turf right there. So shouts out to all indigenous people, all indigenous things, all indigenous experience and insight and inquiry and ways of being on this little planet we call our home.
Oh, you needed that. Yeah, I'm your Agoon Bear here in the ancestral realms, where all lands come together, all peoples, all things as one. What you know about that? That's a Quilombo.
That's a Quilombo.
Message.
I think that interconnection piece is actually hella interesting to me, thinking about like when I think of Quilombo, there's a built-in opposition there, right? Because it's fleeing from bondage, fleeing from some world order that is oppressive and downpressive, and the Quilombo is in opposition to that. And so I like that challenge that you pose of the Quilombo-ness of unity or oneness if there is no opposition. Unity! Can everyone, can the slave master run to the Quilombo? The former slave master? I don't know.
Ooh, maybe not in that role.
Right. They got to shed that eye before they hit the scene.
They can run to it, but we must embody unity to be within the unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the extent that we're not experiencing unity is the extent that we are not experiencing unity, and so therefore perpetuating, living in, suffering in separation or a us and a they paradigm, and so it really brings it to this. It's both an internal and a collective experience then, and we can only reach it within ourselves, and we can only reach it together, you know. So if we're trying to reach it in ourselves, how do we be together with that which is not, doesn't seem together with us? You know?
Right, and what within ourselves do we need to invite to be able to approach unity in a Quilombo context?
You know, my great grandparents, they gave their soul for this shit. You know, they were promised this. They were told they give up their ethnicities, their languages, their cultures, their belief systems, their practices, their ways of organizing their lives, and they agreed to this corporatocracy and this puritanical whiteness. They're finally define greatness. Gonna set me free. Please, come and tear me down. Tear me down and return me to the earth from whence I came. Plant me here. I am in dependence. I am in dependence. Deep end dance. I am in. I am in.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go,
more slave and master here. No more slave and master here. We take the black people, we take the queer. We need everyone who disappeared. No more slave and master here.
I practice turning towards myself and noticing which parts of me are feeling the different ways that I'm feeling. Who's angry, who's sad, who's strategizing, who's reaching out for help, who's isolating, who's here, what do they need? Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What have you come to show us? What do you need?